Oh, here we go. Technical difficulties are ready. It's late. Happy Thankful Thursday. Okay. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. Happy Thankful Thursday. Yes, I'll wait for some of you guys to get in here. Email me at sunshinegoddess333@gmail.com. Okay, readings, writings, rituals, spiritual consultation. No job too small. I literally do it all. Let's see if that works. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Come on, guys, get in here. It's a little bit later than usual, but it's never too late. There we go. Yes, your girl got it working. All right. It was doing a lot to get this propped up on the bed. So happy Thankful Thursday. Email me at sunshinegoddess333@gmail.com. The energy's so fluid. It feels very high vibing. It feels clear. It feels like and I realized earlier, if you check out my shorts, it's from Easter. Okay, it's the Easter energy that I'm picking up. Okay, hey Layla the stylist, hey Susan, hey Pada, Adam. So really, this um resurrection energy as we move towards Easter, like you done a lot of great work for yourself, and you're deserving of the love that's coming into your life, the abundance, the self-love. And remember to keep the faith. Okay, every time I get ready to say Easter, I get so emotional, like why, what I'm saying? But I know that's the changing point of our lives, and God forgave his only begotten son for us. Okay, so judge not lest ye be judged. I just hear that maybe you're just being a little extra judgy or a little edgy. Everything's going to work out. Okay, but for the most part, it feels clear, concise, to the point, and I love this energy. I started the reading at 11:11. Well, I got the downloads. It's 11:22 now, so confirmation for myself as well. With the 11:11, I've been seeing that number a lot. But the person's balancing out how they feel, because you outlived lies. You've outlived the things, the deceitful things people said to you, like all the things people said about you to this person that deterred them from the connection. Now, like, they have their own brain, right? So like they should use their own brain. But hey Khalees, but happy Thursday. But you literally, so if people said you were a gold digger, this person's like, well, they work pretty hard for their money. If somebody says you slept around with a lot of people, they're like, well, they're not doing that. If someone says you went to person, they've done their research on you. They've done their research on you. This is a very skilled, meticulous, critical thinking person, and they just need, like, you could say, Sunshine got this robe is pink, and they'll be like, I need to see it. Send me a picture. Show me. So it took a long time. It's a long time energy of this person really finally settling in on making a decision. So it's super commitment energy here. There were lots of things that deterred this person. False readings. Like, come on. Yeah, I heard getting false readings on people and using that to justify why you move the way you move. Okay, if someone's a teacher and they're telling you, oh, this person's a cop, like, and again, this person, they should have used their own intuition when it came to you in this relationship, in this connection. There may be kids involved. Kids are a super significant factor. We all have kids, well, most of us, and I feel like this person had a hard time dealing with kids, separation, divorce. It's just giving an energy. There was problems. Maybe they had a troubled teenager. Maybe there was a death in their family with their children. Something revolving around their children that they just couldn't figure it out, right? So we listen and we don't judge. But this person realizing, had they came forward and just told you what was going on, again, another one of those energies that you might have been, your understanding, you would have been able to understand and know what was going on. Okay, when it comes to friends, asking other people's opinion, well, do you think I should wear these shoes? Like, do you like the shoes? Like, do you like the shoes? Again, letting other people's opinion affect this relationship and this connection. Maybe somebody decided work was more important. Okay, well, you got all the money, and they're like, I'm sitting here alone. I really desire a relationship, a connection. So everything but you stop this person from being in a relationship, all the lies people told you, all the deception. But that's spiritual warfare 101. If the enemy sees you come together with this person, I'm picking up high twin flame. I was driving home from dropping my daughter off. We went out to dinner, and I just kept picking up high twin flame energy, high soulmate energy. So it's like anything to deter this connection, deterred it. And this person's realizing like I shouldn't have let that happen. So really trying to work through these issues, and they're figuring out it's really them, not you. You know what I'm saying? This person, I feel like they tried everything in their power to make it feel like it's you, it's your fault. And even finding the littlest things. Well, you drink juice loud and we can't be together. You're like, I was thirsty. You know what I'm saying? So again, they're regretting a lot of the mistakes they made of listening to other people, because like maybe you want this connection to still, or maybe you don't, but there's this person who wants to come forward. There's a conversation that they want to have. So again, who's that looking in my window? Nobody. Because somebody feel like they just went so far to push you away, like it feels really hard to be able to come back in your good graces and be in your energy. Somebody just yearns to be in your energy. So this was our first card: third party issues, kids, parents, work, friend, family, even family that this person could have opened up to their family about wanting to be in a relationship, and they just wanted them to do things for them. It's kind of like, that's your son, not your husband, right? And so again, it's an overwhelming feeling. This person, it's a family oriented person, but it's like, well, what about you? The family you come from, the family you create is way more important than the family you come from. And I feel like this person's starting to understand that nothing goes before them. They're understanding that things falling all over the place in here. Their happiness matters too. Okay, so maybe there was someone sick and they're just trying to do all they can to help, and that that in itself was a big issue. Or maybe it's just giving that somebody was taking on a lot of responsibilities that they just wanted to be the super save. Okay, that's fine. We listen and we don't judge. So I just really wanted to, this person all day have been thinking like, well, what would you like the message for me to relay? And I was kind of busy all day, and they're like, well, the lies and deception, the fake tarot readings, listening to the wrong people kind of ruined their relationship, the connection. Of my phone sliding down. So I feel like as time goes by, hey Majestic, hey Retro Life, hey Soraya, I feel like as time goes by, time is of the essence, right? Time will tell. So energy's energy. If it resonates. This person regrets not listening to their own self. Again, workaholic. Somebody just put work before love in a relationship and connection. Gossip. Okay, so they're realizing people are envious of you in this relationship and this connection. It's also giving like there are people that would be with you, and says this person, look, instinct, intuitively they knew that you were who you say you were. But again, it was more important what other people had to say. Victim. And then at first they try to feel like a victim or say, oh, woe is me, but then they're like, actually I did this. So there's a lot of accountability coming in, and in these conversations that these people want to have with you moving forward. Yeah, because they're feeling really sad. Loyalty. Somebody realized you're way more loyal than they took you for granted. Like, damn, that's a loyal, very loyal person. Again, with this green signifying even your love was loyal. How you felt, again, someone's yearning, wanting to hold you, come into this relationship connection, and somebody loves the way you thrive in your religion. Okay, so again, it's this person's like, Dag, you held me down, you're very loyal, and I chose everything else above you. Okay, remember, good people are irreplaceable. Yeah, bittersweet. Okay, so again, this is an energy where maybe somebody was wanting to celebrate. It's giving how you celebrate this person. People don't celebrate this person, and you celebrated this person because that's who you are, right? It's not because you wanted to gain any money, status, intimacy. It's just you're a good person, and the way you spoke life into them, the way you uplifted them. Even if this person was going through hard times, you were there, and they really regret that. Something about a birthday party coming up. Birthday party. So it's just an energy where it's bittersweet, because what if you don't return back to their life? This person's wondering, I will never find another lover sweeter than you, if you're even willing to open up in this relationship, this connection. I just feel like what they regret is not listening to their intuition the most. Like, God gave us a spirit of discernment. And I really feel like this is where this person's like, if I would have listened to myself, yeah, but they're starting to accept things that happen within this relationship, this connection. Okay, so cherry significant, the color, red significant, pie significant. Somebody may be a waitress. Somebody may have been dealing with the death, and it was hard for them to cope with their relationship connection. And instead of them coping with you, they kind of push you away, like, we know it's not your fault, but they didn't know how to deal. So something about this person's energy not knowing how to deal, being angry, taking things out on you. And I feel like they've said things to you that they really regret saying, that they didn't want to say, but they said them anyway. So again, accepting, this person's like, well, if this person accepts me in their life, that'll be great. If they don't, I'll accept that too. So they've come to a it's a fork in the road, but they're like, I'm ready to go any way traveled. I can go this way where I'm accepting, I'm trying to get this relationship back, and I may have ruined it to the point where I maybe can't. Okay, so this is a part where they, want to reach out and have some type of conversation with you. Yeah, insecurities. Again, this person realizing their own insecurities, what they were dealing with in the inside, but the secrets they had, the deception they had. Isn't it funny? The cheater always accused you of cheating, right? So again, they were dealing with lots of internal insecurities. That's something that's a third party issue as well, that they blamed on you. But this person really had, like, their heart was closed off. They were in low vibration. I could see clearly now the rain is gone and the karmic cycles are over, and I know what I want. I always knew, but I'm ready to follow my own heart. But again, I tell you, that's the enemy playing on this person's. If the enemy could play on anything, what they really played on is this person insecurity within this relationship, within this connection. But now they found their self. Okay, old keys don't open new doors, and I really feel like this person knew they had to put away old. I just said that to my daughter too. Old habits don't get you new places. Old keys won't get you new doors. And I really feel like, so people are like, do you think people can change? In this energy, this person has changed. They've made a conscious decision to change, not for you, which I love, but for you, but for their self. See, that's the big key here, is making changes for the self. I'm gonna make a change. I'm talking to the man in the mirror, because they're realizing they were living a facade. They weren't getting what they want. They were just living in a facade. Even sugar looks like salt till you taste it. Gold plated shit. This person knew that anything that they were dealing with wasn't the real deal, but let's pretend. Why not? It's easier to pretend than do the work, right? At some point, it was easier to pretend than do the work. Top of the deck service, wanting to come in and be of service of you. But again, remember the ill family member that someone, had in their family. I feel like somebody lost a parent and grandparents. Like, there's a lot. It's giving me this person went through a lot of stuff. Maybe they had to take care of a sick family member. Whatever the case may be, again, that family energy here, see, she's caring. It was a lot on their plate. And, if they would have just opened up, that's what I really feel like. There may be a grandparent that passed away. If both your parents pass away, they're really working hard on this, helping you recover your relationships, your connections. If you had a grandmother pass away, you know what she said before she passed away. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so someone's grandmother passed away, and you may have asked her about the situation, or maybe you even spoke about the situation. It's making me really emotional, because I feel like I feel like you're falling out of love with me. It's my grandmother's love that makes me care for you. So this person's really a gentle soul. Oh, it's making me emotional. I need like 2 seconds. It's making me really emotional. Somebody may be even thinking about the love of a grandparent that whoa, yeah, I just need like 2 seconds, because I feel like it's their energy of missing the love that they had from their grandparent, or their parent. It's something about the way that you love them as well, that they're like, this is a love I can't find. This is a love that I've lost and that I can't find. Like, sometimes I feel the reading and I feel the emotions of the person. Like, I have no reason to cry. I'm pretty fine. I just can't wait to get to bed. But I feel it. Like, this person has cried about this relationship, but again, afraid that you have fallen out of love with them. Like, that's a future song. I feel like you're falling out of love with me. It's my grandma's love that makes me care for you. So somebody spoke to their grandmother, their parents about you, and they're like, go ahead. This is the one. They told them, they expressed how they felt about you. This is secrecy too. Like, this is an overheard conversation. This is between them and this relative that may have been sick, definitely have passed away. It's definitely giving passed over energy. But they also feel like maybe that passing made them insecure, because it's giving this is a caretaker energy, somebody that really cared for them. They never got the love they got but from this person, right? And then here you come, because that's why God put specific people in your life. He sets you up, right? We call that alignment for what, for when you need them and how you need them. So again, even feeling shameful, okay, somebody feels shameful for the things that they said to you, knowing that, hey, if my grandmother or my parent or my mother or father knew that I talked to you or said these things to you, I would never have acted this way if they were still here on this earth. So they've dealt with a lot, but they've come to acceptance. And I feel like the acting out energy really was part of their grieving. Like, these are grown ass people, but the feelings are feelings, right? Feelings have no age. You can be sad at 5, you can be sad at 65, but really, I just feel like if this passing energy is part of your story, and within your energy, they feel shameful, because if this person knew how they acted, how they treated you, the things that they were saying, they would feel shameful. It's a shameful energy. And I think that's where the sadness energy comes from, because they know that they love and care for you. It's like somebody just ran amok because of things that they were going through, and that's not how you deal with life. We're not little kids anymore. It's kind of like acting out. Yeah, that was okay when you were a child or a teenager, but why are you acting out? Because they didn't know how to filter their emotions. They didn't know how to accept their emotions. It's okay to be sad one day. It's okay to be upset. They just, low vibration was a way to go, right? Remember, we've been picking up a lot of energy with addictions and these people filling their voids with other people, intimacy, things that just aren't for their higher good, right? And what it did was put them in a lower, much lower vibrational state, and they just someone says, I hate myself for the way I acted. It's making me emotional. I hate myself for the way I acted. I hate myself for the way that I treated you. But you can't beat yourself up for the things that you've done. You can just hope for the best and change, right? And become a better person. And that's what I feel like this person is committed to doing. And it's for you briefly, but mostly for themselves. Energy's energy. If it resonates, not my phone on 10%. You got me messed up. I'm telling you, my energy makes my own phone go so low. All right, let's see. All right, my energy, every time I get to channeling, my phone gets low. So let's get a Bible verse. I'm just really guided to pull a Bible verse before we get more into the reading. Okay, energy's energy. If it resonates, I can't believe how and I feel like if this person was sad, they never got it out. They never grieved, right? It was better drugs and alcohol. It was better to go through other people's, fill in the voids. They just never grieved. So I feel like upon losing you or separating or not being with you, it hit it right on, right? It had to be released. It took a long time. And I feel like this person's here now, okay? Submit to God and be at peace with him. In this way, prosperity will come to you. Job 22:21. And I have been seeing 222. This person's tired of being in a facade. They're tired. They want to be their true natural self. They want to be a lover. They want to care. They don't want to be insecure. They just really want to do things the right way. Remember that energy we picked up the other day about somebody possibly working in a restaurant. So this is kind of following the reading from the other day. So let's get some messages from this person, the Hidden Truth Oracle, and see what they have to say. What did they want to say to you? It was my fault, but I blamed you. Yeah, it's easier to blame somebody else. Why take accountability when you could just chuck it off onto somebody else? And that's what it wasn't you, okay? I feel you leaving me behind. So maybe this person's like, you know what, forget it. I'm just going to act the fool. You're going to leave me anyway. But that's not the way. Ooh, that scared me. That's not the way you deal with situations in your life. And they're realizing that. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates, okay? I want to be more than just friends, okay? So maybe they friend zone you, saying, oh, I don't want a relationship. I just want to be friends. No, they want to be with you in a committed relationship. Marriage, I see marriage over here. Someone feels like if I may never see, and the thing is, if you don't accept this person back or will never be with them, now that's putting another layer on top. So now they're like in their feelings, in their mind about if okay, so say you don't. accept them in there and back in their life. They're like, how am I going to cope with that? Okay, so it's a learning curve, right? Lessons, reasons, seasons, bridges burns, lesson learned. And they're like, they're feeling as though it's going to be harder as all these other things that I was dealing with to not be able to be with the person that not only, it's something about them knowing that you were ordained to be with them. See, 222 is high energy of love, twin flame, soulmate. So they know. It's something about them that knows that like you were sent to them at the right place at the right time. Again, very prosperous energy. A man that finds a what? Wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. They may even have told this person, wait, whoa. The person that passed away, they may have even wanted to get married right before they pass away, and not, that's a big energy. I don't know why this makes me so emotional. Like, please, Spirit, I want to be able to do the reading. I this is like hard for me, but wanting to, maybe it's like, oh, my mom will never be able to be at my wedding, or maybe my father won't ever be able to be there, but that held them back too. But it's like, it's okay, always there with you in spirit. See, this person, whatever hard work they do, it's like they with them, they're there in spirit, and they had to understand that was something hard that they had to work through. And I'm like about to bawl my eyes out, and look at these tissues came out of nowhere, because this person they're having whatever that death was that they had to deal with. You met them right before all this stuff happened. They still are. They're saying, I still am having a hard time coping with it, but I can't even cope with losing you too. So it's like losing you feels just as bad as losing someone, that was in their family. Okay, I'm becoming a better person, and I couldn't let you get close to me. Yeah, because I was low vibration. It was easier to let you be over there and pull you in when they needed to, then do the work. They weren't ready. We're not judging. It doesn't matter why, but it's not. But we do know that they're becoming a better person because of this relationship, because of this connection. A man or woman will only change for the person, that they really want to be with, for themselves, but also for you as well. Okay, so let's get another card for this reading, please. I don't react when people mention your name. That facade, the gossip energy. Oh, you like such and such. No. Knowing deep down inside, they're dying to talk to you, dying to be in a relationship connection, and look for you everywhere, even the places they know you won't be. Even the places they could be on vacation somewhere, like, is that my divine feminine masculine? And knowing that it's not you. But then again, the signs are there. The signs are there. That's what I hear them saying. Energy is energy. Like regretting going against what they felt and what they knew. Okay, what do we got here? Yeah, poverty. Somebody may have felt like they didn't have enough. They couldn't fake it anymore. They couldn't fake it till they make it. So it's better to stay away because their life wasn't how they wanted it to be, and like they weren't where they needed to be. But as they started working through these issues, but lower vibrations, it's just something about this person, in this way, prosperity will come. Once they got committed to healing, we're going to have to leave this because this just keeps messing up. Once they start committed to healing, things started changing within their life. Okay, somebody may be 37. Okay, you might have been dealing with this person for 9 months, 9 years. Ooh, sheesh. Why is this falling like this? I'm sorry, guys. Excuse me for this. All right, let's see. Spirit, clarify some more of this energy, this friendship energy. We can't be friends because I'm still in love with you. Maybe they couldn't even want to be friends because they're in love with you. This person wants to show you. I see you winding and grinding. I don't know where that song came. So maybe you're just out living your life, having a good time, and they're like, no, I want to be a part of this person's life. It's something about the lesson you taught them about self-love. Now, you would only know what that is. I wouldn't know, but I'm just giving you the energy that I pick up. The way you love yourself is no way that you would do wrong or harm to this person. They knew that, but they were convinced otherwise by what people were saying about you. Again, the deception, the enemy coming in, their own inner voice, their own inner lower vibration, talking them out of this relationship, this connection. They're ready to go far. Okay, it's 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 9. Okay, so 7, 8, 9, 10. They're closing up the cycle. Somebody doesn't like to get to closer to you. Okay, so I'm becoming a better person because they want this marriage. You might be seeing 333 a lot as well. That super confirmation that they know that this is a divine reunion or divine union. I hear someone say somebody's already committed to being with you. It like, listen, yeah, this reading could go on and on, but they're already like in their mind, they're like, we're gonna be together no matter what. Okay, Spirit, clarify some more of this energy moving forward. Okay, bad health, poverty, bad health, top of the deck. It went hand in hand, lower vibration. This person may have been dealing with some mental health issues as well, physical health issues. See, after you left their life, everything literally started going downhill. Literally, their mind, their mental, their physical body. I just really feel like it was a separation from you. Especially, that's what this person feels as well. It's like a separation from literally their kingdom ordained spouse. Yeah, now they want to be mature. Somebody's made a change in their life. Somebody wants to do a lot of traveling with you as well. Somebody wants to go on a cruise, anchoring and becoming a better person. What did I say? Faith. All day I've been just getting downloads about faith. Believing where eyes can't see and your hands can't touch. But wholeheartedly that it will work. This person's like over emotional. Like, get with it. Like, what in the world? Yeah, journey. If that's what it takes, closing out this cycle to be with you. Energy's energy. If it resonates. They want to go the long distance with you. Someone's like, all right, what train station, bus station do I meet you at to like get back on this journey with you? Life felt better with you in their life is what I'm hearing. Life felt better with you in life. And again, I just feel like somebody wants to travel a lot with you. That's just, they're like, you know what? I want to take care of my family. I want to take care of my kids. I just want to travel with my person. I want to join the world. I mean, but who doesn't want to do those things? But I feel like this person, everything else was important at the time. Remember, Mr. or Mrs. I don't want a commitment. They're changing their mind. They're being better. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Yeah, look at occupation, thought. Somebody's getting their finances up and they can't stop thinking about you. What did I do? How did I do it? Why did I listen to these people? And collective, they see you diligently working on yourself. Not other people, not out and about, not being a busy body or boy or man or woman, but literally working on yourself. Like, this person just can't help but think about you. Look at these cards came out together. That's the same person. See, he's over here thinking about you while you're at work doing your thing. Just can't stop thinking about you. I can't breathe when you talk to me. I suffocate when you're away from me. I'm going out of my mind. I'm hearing up to 16 months. Ooh, no, I can't breathe. You could breathe. So maybe somebody even had breathing problems. It's just a lot. It's a lot. This is heavy. It's light, but it's heavy. Again, main male wanting to come in and be the main one in your life. 11. If I had one wish, you be my, whoa, you be my boo. Promise to love you. Trust me and trust you. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Message of concern. Wondering if you're interested in coming back to them. Somebody may even be possibly going to jail. Family room lovers. Okay, so I pick up that as well. False person, karma adjudication. Somebody may be dealing with, somebody thinks I'm going through a lot of financial and legal problems because of the way that they treated you. So they're worried about that. Somebody's also worried like you're not going to respond to them if they text you, call you, whatever the case may be. So aside from what these people said, let's see what this person thinks and how they feel about you. Do I have this book? No. All right, no book. So we're going to just wing it what these meanings are. All right, Spirit, when it comes to this relationship connection, can you give me some personality traits this person felt about the collective? All right, one more. 5 is a significant number today as well. Okay, personality, self-love. I'm telling you, the self-love you embody is what they love. Somebody may have played the flute as well. Somebody may have even had what's it called when you like don't accept your own self, but you like body, I can't think of the name, but it's like, you know, somebody may have not felt good about their body, about the way they looked, and it's like, okay, so you don't take that out on someone else, but it's the insecurities that's part of it. I forgot what the word's called. So personality, maybe people said you were boring, Debbie Downer, rude, mean, inconsiderate. No, this person loves your personality. You're very outgoing is what they're saying. Okay, spirituality. This person, if you are into spirituality, they may have been afraid. They may have been afraid of what you know, what you don't know. Or maybe people say, oh, they're a witch. They do black magic. They do this. They do that. Again, I tell you, there's some energy here about people getting readings on you from people that don't even know how to do readings. The nerve. See you in my dreams. Again, so really, Erica Badu, I think you better call Tyrone. Even if maybe they had friends and people around them like, oh, that person's bad. They're doing magic on you. You see your life going downhill. No, it's their karma. It's their own karma. Everyone knows the rules in this game. You don't go do magic on your twin flame soulmate. Maybe they did magic on you. You don't need to do magic. What's for you will always be for yours, and it'll be divinely guided. What's not for you, God will take it away just like that. In two minds, worried. See, a lot of people are like worried about people that are into spirituality. If you feel as though someone's doing magic, but I do feel like somebody was doing magic on this person in the past, you know, or they've caught someone doing magic. Okay, courage. So somebody feels like you're very courageous. Maybe people called you a coward. I feel like everything they thought you were, people said opposite of you. And that's where I'm coming up with the, you know, they're saying you're courage, but oh, they're scary and they're this. You're very bold and you're outright, and maybe you're outspoken, but you're not like a punk. You know, you speak your mind, you say what you mean to me when you say it, but I just feel like somebody downplayed your personality to this person out of hate. Hate only comes from a man that can't be with you or a woman that wants to be like you. And they're realizing the truth is you are exactly who you say you are. Okay, rebellion. Maybe people say, oh, they're going to cheat. They're going to do this. They're going to do that on you. And maybe they're saying, see, I told you they would leave. And this person's like, is sitting quiet like, well, I didn't treat them the best. But they always forget to leave that part out. Right? So even still, if you walked away, people always had so much to say about this relationship, about this connection, but this person knew deep in their heart how they feel and how you felt about them. Love. Drunk in love and we be all night. Yo, they're not loving. They're mean. They're this, and you're nothing but loving to this person. But because you uplifted them and you said all these uplifting things, see, right? Go with your own intuition. Ooh, spiritual burp. Thank you. I think the sadness is gone. Woo, that was rough. I was like, boo-hoo. I was like, what? Now I see why some readers don't go on camera, because you really feel that shit. And how I know it's true is because when I do like mediumships, I'm like, oh, they have this pain here or there. And they're like, yeah, they had a left leg amputation. I'm like, my leg hurts. So that's how I know. Okay. That's how I figure where the emotion's coming from. Okay. Innovation. Somebody really feels like maybe you didn't have much going on with your life and you're doing it all. You're doing everything that makes them so happy. And tenacity. I think that word means like strength. I'm not sure really, but tenacity. If anyone knows that, comment down below. So energy is energy. If it resonates. But you're the baddest. Somebody says you're the baddest. And it's a way that you love yourself. The way that you love yourself, how could you be any of these things? If you didn't love yourself, your behavior would exhibit it, right? But it hasn't. And things you've done, they don't show the things people said you were and how you were. And that's where a lot of the regret and guilt come from. But they're like, fuck it, I'm about to go for it anyways. I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to say what I mean, and I'm going to mean what I say. All right, Spirit, let's clarify some of this traditional tarot when it comes to this person coming forward to my collective. Yeah, regretting rejecting this. They knew it. See, don't play with me. Especially when that 222 came out. I know I've been seeing that all day. Don't play. They knew something about this was a spiritual connection, the instantaneous connection that they felt with you. And again, the person that fell, maybe somebody fell and passed away. The person that passed away is like nudging them to go ahead and make that move. Less is more. It's plenty of them. This person thought, oh, look at here go with the Ace of Cups, new love, relationship, commitment. With the Four of Cups, that makes the Five of Cups. They left this relationship or rejected you, and it hurt them. Didn't hurt you, it hurt them. Leaving this relationship, this connection, or turning their back on you, or the truth. Spirit said, and or the truth. So what do they want to come in after rejecting this connection, or after not believing you are who you say you are? They want this new beginning. They cried too. This person cried too. See all this water? My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. So again, this person knows I can get out of this. It feels like they were stuck in a rut. Somebody was stuck in something and they stayed there and they laid there and they rolled around and they wallowed in it, and it was like, yes, dirt. This is great, but it's low vibration. It was the enemy the whole time trying to deter this person from this love, this relationship, this connection, the inner side, the lower vibration. Energy is energy. If it resonate. Now they're changing. My nose been itching all day since I've been channeling. Again, with the Six of Wands energy. This person's like, listen, I don't care. It's like, move the mountains. Why you just leave me? That Usher song. This person feels like, I don't care what I got to do. I'll go move the mountains. Faith. Oh, here we go. Now, faith the size of the mustard seed. You could say this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move. And they know that. They're realizing the moment they decided, I'm going to be more faithful to this connection. The thought. It's a thought that changed. It's a thought that counts. Someone says it's a thought that counts. You probably were very thoughtful and they didn't take that into consideration. It's giving like they're like, whatever. They could find another you. No one is you and that's your superpower. Now they're starting to understand that. It's been a lot of challenges. Okay. So this person has climbed a lot of mountains, a lot of challenges to get to this point. It didn't come overnight. It didn't happen. That's why I say this is a long time, a long separation. But it's been a long time coming. But I know things are going to change. Oh, yes, it will. Sam Cooke. It's been too hard to live in, but I'm afraid to die. Lord, just like the river I've been running. Wow. Yep, it's been a long time coming, but I know things are going to change. Ooh, they're even emotional about their change. Spirit, clarify this main male energy with the number 111, creating a balance. You know, very passionate about you. Somebody may have did a little magic. You know, or even being defensive. You know, somebody was very defensive with the Ace of Wands and the Six of Wands. You know, that's Seven of Wands, knowing they self-sabotage it because why? Their own insecurity. You know, and thinking, oh, somebody told them you're doing magic on them and let me retaliate with more magic, like a hot mess. No, stop. Stop. No, nobody was doing magic to you. This was all in your head and other people. But again, you know, they may face some judgment for trying to do some magic to you. If they do, they did. If they didn't, oh well. Doesn't necessarily have to be abracadabra, but it's the thought that counts. That's what they say, right? So again, with this Four of Swords, somebody really is coming out of this mental anguish, wanting this new beginning, realizing they self-sabotaged it. Four of Swords is usually someone laying on another sword to what they've done. The truth. Right? Acknowledge the truth, and the truth shall set you free. They regret not even keeping a stable environment for you. You know, somebody knows they just did everything they could to ruin it. And like, how do I fix it? Who can I run to? You know, 111 using their discernment. Here we go. 5 of Cups. There we go. Okay, somebody's going over old videos. Oh, videos. Okay, photos, text messages. Damn, they were asking this or they were saying that. And now I feel upset. But look at the Wiccan books. Down below, somebody who's doing magic. That's another thing they feel really bad and guilty about, is doing magic to you, against you. Like, because a fake tarot reader said you weren't who you said you were. So, oh yeah, they're doing magic on you. No, they just were taking your money, lying. Calling you a cheater, calling you a liar. Just, you know, sometimes you run into people where they're just not the best when it comes to spirituality, and they just really just want the money. And somebody spent a lot of money on bullshit. So they really know. Energy's energy. If it resonates with the 7 of Pentacles. Now they feel fruitful, though. It's like soon as they acknowledge what they did, how they felt about you, God was like, okay, my son or daughter, so let's go. Where are you going to make a change? Let me help you. Let me guide you. Let me show you what you need to do. You know, even if this person that works a lot, okay, you have all the money, you're just sitting there like, I wish I could have someone to go out to eat. It's giving like bachelor energy, bachelorette energy. Yeah, work hard, and then what? What you doing? Sitting home by yourself. They don't want to be alone. It was better to fight you to not be with them because of something to do, right? But now that they're not fighting you not to be with you, it's like, damn, I feel alone. I should have accepted the love offer that this person was giving me. Some of you may have already moved on to a new love, and that's what's making them even more sad. Spirit, woo. All right. Yeah, they have a lot to say. What do we got over here? Yeah, 5 of Wands. Okay, so less is more. It's plenty of them. If they decided, you know, oh, I could be with a lot of people, well, that didn't work out either because everyone's gone with the wind. Nobody did or felt the way you did for this person. Third parties arguing and fighting, STDs. Like, what the hell is going on out here? Was that worth losing someone that they know was down and loyal to them from day one just because? Respect is earned and never freely given. And maybe that would have been your lesson. Like, don't let anyone just come in your life and trust them. And, you know, there's lessons here for everyone. 555 is a significant number as well. When it comes to the kid situation, if this is a single parent, they're like, all right, well, I can be a single parent and I can date. I don't have to be alone. Somebody was committed to just taking care of their kids and saying, well, I just can't be in a relationship until my kids are 18. No, you can. You can work it out. You can figure it out. But this is just things that they were dealing with, the inner conflict that they were dealing with, top of the deck, on top of facing some judgment. Okay, so middle of the deck, yeah, with the secrecy, the moon card, wanting to come forward to you, keep an eye on you, wanting to speak their truth. They've asked about you coming forward. Somebody's saying, go, if that you want to be with that person, go ahead. They've got, and not to, what do we got under here? The Knight of Wands. And they didn't ask. They're just asking around, or asking people that know you, or maybe if you have social media, spying on social media, driving by your house, but this person sees you more than you see them and more than you know. All right, let's get some of these love messages. Spirit, clarify somewhere this message is going forward. Top of the deck, true love, first thing that come out, okay? This is the romance of a lifetime. They knew that from day one. They know that right now. Okay, that's something that's never changed, but shh, don't tell nobody I'm in love. Why? What's the problem? Okay, so really regretting not putting this relationship connection on the pedestal. They knew this was true love from the beginning. If I had one wish, deception, but they decided to go another route. You can go true love and indulge in it and fix it and work, or you can be deceptive. Okay, someone is wearing a false mask, a false self mask in this relationship, self-sabotaging energy. I don't care about you. I don't want to be with you. You're like, okay. Do you have to say it and be mean like that? And you just, okay, I hear you loud and clear. They really feel like they deceive themselves more than anybody else. Okay, calling in your soulmate, your prayers, visualizations, and affirmations help bring you two together. And that's what they're doing. High soulmate energy, okay? Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. They fought that. I don't love this person. Let me go be with this other person to get over you. And then that didn't work. Oh, it's another person. This person, that. No, it's you. It was you the whole time. They know that they self-sabotage it because that connection, that instantaneously connection, not a toxic one, that true love, that feeling that you gave them, that family member gave them, that true, authentic love, they have never got it anywhere else. They want it from you, where they discovered it, where they found it, because although there may have been other people, but it's just something about an instantaneous connection with you that they have yet to find with anyone else, and they feel like that is a punishment as well. Okay, codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life, but we knew that. Okay, we knew that. Okay, well, let's go do something to make me feel good for like 20 minutes and then get over it. And then it's like, damn, I'm back to feeling sad. Like, this person realized, all right, let's drink about it. And then they wake up in the morning, they're like, damn, I'm still sad. I'm still feeling bad about things that happened in my life. Want to change. Yeah, heart-to-heart conversation. They want to have this conversation with you. Top of the deck, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction and chemistry to keep this relationship going. And that's what they've told you to deter you from how they really felt. It's like, okay, the cat's out the bag. All right, so honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So I feel like this person really wants to come in, we listen and we don't judge, judgment-free, and tell you how they're feeling in this relationship, in this connection. I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Did I grab something else? There was a box of cards. Oh, this is the one I grabbed. Oh, I thought I grabbed the other one, but let's see what we got. And I'll do some archangels. All right, when it comes to this relationship, this connection, Spirit, could you clarify some of this energy? Don't stop. So the divines keep telling this person, don't stop, keep going. See the rainbows around them, clearing their energetic field, being more in their divine energy, stepping into their divinity, stepping into their authenticity, stepping into who they're called to be. Okay, so I really love that, Spirit. Clarify some more of this information. Take action. So they're getting guided to move forward. Pegasus energy, again, freeing themselves of people, places, and things that don't serve them. I really feel like this person changed friend groups. Okay, I'm hearing the name Gretchen. They changed friend groups. Okay. So that's another thing. They're limitless. This person knows anything I want in this world I can go after. All not only lies within me, but I have the will and the strength of God to be able to move forward. See, it's emotional. It's really emotional. Okay, Spirit, clarify something else. Trust, and it's up to you. So really, I was gonna put that on one of my posts today. It's up to you. I didn't do that, but here we go. Trust, learning not only to trust yourself, but knowing, listen, you may have been backstabbed and hurt, but you're gonna have to trust someone along the line. And of course, we say trust no one, but this person, you have never gave them any reason not to trust you. Maybe other people did the things they said, but have you physically ever done anything to this person? You know right now for them not to trust you? No. but maybe they treated you like they couldn't trust you because they couldn't trust their self. That's what it's all about. And literally the divine's like, look, it's up to you. See how she's pointing? It's up to you. You can do this, okay? And say yes to the dress. Energy, compromise. Yes, you need to compromise. So the divine's giving, guiding this person. You need to compromise when it comes to this relationship connection. And maybe they didn't. Maybe it was their way or no way. That's it. Okay. You don't want to do it my way. Fine. You're like, I just said I couldn't meet you at 5. Like, I can't see you at 5:15. Like, nope, that's it. I don't want to see you. You're like, and maybe you're always willing and open to compromise with this person, but it had to be their way or no way. That's it. That's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And really regretting not even compromising with you. They know that's where a lot of the things, this relationship got messed up. All right, let's get some. Oh, do we want to get some? Yeah, we'll get some Archangel messages. I don't want my stuff to fall down. All right. Woo. That was a little tough, guys. That felt a little. It was that Future song. As soon as I started singing that Future song, like all the crocodile tears started flowing. There's a more enriching future. Let go and let God. This person really trusting in the divine. I feel like they strengthen their relationship with God or their Most High, whoever they serve. Very strong energy coming through. Lots of prayers. Like I said, visualizations, affirmation prayers. We've already got that confirmation, but I feel that. You know, this person does a lot of praying. They've changed their ways. It feels like if this was someone that like was very promiscuous, sleeping around, they don't at all. That's not like, no. Like, they're even disgusted by some of the things they've done. They're like, oh my God, somebody knows I've done those things. It's okay. We listen and we don't judge. The only part that matters here is that you're committed to being a better person, right? That's it. People make mistakes. People grow from situations. People learn from situations. And I really feel like this person learned a lot about themselves because you walked away or took a step back and allowed them time and space to figure out what they needed. Because if you're standing exactly in front of the Empire State Building, you can't see nothing. But if you take a step back, you can look up. You're like, wow, this is big. This is bigger than thinking they were bigger than the program. All right, what do we got here? Spirit, Knight of Gabriel, confident, enthusiastic, courageous, charismatic. Somebody may feel like you're very charismatic. Time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. So they know what to do. And there's that person that passed away over there, watching them, nudging them, guiding them, helping them move forward. Ooh, excuse me, spiritual burp. 5 of Michael, this situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. Because holding on to low vibrational vices and multiple people was not making them feel better. That's it. Archangel Michael said, are you through? Yeah. Are you done out here acting a fool? You're embarrassing us on this journey. Get your shit together. Get your bags. We're going back on the twin flame journey. Energy's energy. If it resonates. King of Ariel. I love it. Okay, successful, stable. Remember I told you they regret giving you security and stability? Well, they're working on that. Okay, accomplished, powerful. They've stepped into their power. This person is in a great spot in their life right now. Ooh, saw the orb. And it took them a long time to get that way. Okay, your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success, using resources wisely. That's all they needed to do. Because being in this poverty energy and 5 of Pentacles, because they were being low vibration. But when you make a decision to be better, better happens. And I feel like they've made a decision. Queen of Gabriel, see how their higher self is coming out. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want, the ability to attract helpful people. This person's changing their inner circle, people they deal with. Passionate, charming, brilliant, independent. It's uplifting. They're feeling more uplifted. They're like, nah, those things don't work for me anymore. Magician, okay? You can manifest a life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings with a number 1. So they're pretty sure, again, mentally working on themselves, spiritually working on themselves, in the physical world, clearing a lot of karmic debt. This person racked up so much karmic debt, it made no sense for no reason. Again, the number 1 is very significant. New beginnings. Energy's energy. If it resonate. Epiphany. Joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. Again, so they said, you know what? I got to be better than this. This isn't going to work for me. Energy's energy. If it resonate. I love you guys so much. Happy Faithful Friday. Now we started on Thankful Thursday, and now we're faithful. See, even the divine had me run into Faithful Friday. I love that so much. And somebody may be hoping to run into you, but if you don't do anything, keep your head up and your heart close, God. I love you guys so much. Email me for readings at sunshinegoddess333@gmail.com, and I'll catch you guys on my midday mix or my next read, whatever comes.